Welcome to Universe Live. I'm Trevor Myers.
And I'm Robin Christensen. It's Thursday, March 30th, 2023. Saints from all around the world will gather for General Conference this weekend.
The 193rd Annual General Conference will be streamed on churchofjesuschrist.org, BYU TV, and the General Conference YouTube channel.
A new BYU study finds artificial intelligence can predict how people will vote. The study simulated real voter demographics from previous elections and found high similarities between how the AI and humans voted.
The popular specialty soda shop Sodalicious is found to be in violation of federal child labor laws. Investigators found the company was allowing 14 and 15-year-olds to work beyond the legally allowed hours. Sodalicious was slapped with a fine of more than $13,000.
Closing arguments will be given today in the lawsuit against Gwyneth Paltrow for a skiing accident.
It's the pain of trying to sue a celebrity.
Each party claims the other collided with them on the slopes at Deer Valley. The trail has become the subject of many viral memes.
The Utah Department of Transportation is blasting rocks in Provo Canyon this week to clear a rock overhang. The city of Orem says the wet weather, in addition to the freeze and thaw cycles this winter, contributed to part of the wall giving way earlier this month.
Community members are asking drivers to slow down in school zones. Universe Live reporter Megan Bruger is in Orem to show us why it's so important.
I'm here live at Centennial Elementary School in Orem, Utah to talk about why it's so important to pay attention to school speed limit signs. School speed limit signs marking school zones are there to keep kids safe. The Orem Police Department, along with elementary school leadership, is asking community members to slow down to potentially save a life. Shelly Schroeder, the Centennial Elementary School principal, has seen firsthand what can happen when people ignore the posted reduced speed limits and wants more than anything to keep the children in this community safe.
School zones are for children, and safety always comes first at elementary school.
Schroeder recalled a time in her career where a student at the school adjacent to hers was run over by a car and killed.
No one intended that, but those are unintended consequences of not being safe in a school zone.
According to Schroeder, just a few minutes of slowing down makes all the difference.
Parents could remember that it's really not about them during those moments. It's 5 to 7 minutes of their life. It's about children and keeping them safe. We all want to bring our children home at the end of the day safely.
A study done by Safe Kids Worldwide found that every day in the U.S., more than 40 kids are hit by a vehicle while walking. That's more than 15,000 children injured each year. Schroeder believes it's not the children at fault, but parents and other distracted drivers.
Children know best. We're out there honestly because there's a trust factor with parents.
Drivers need to commit themselves to caution, thinking ahead to protect those in the community.
That extra 3 minutes that it took you, that you might be late for, in the long run, that doesn't matter.
Let's do our part to keep our community safe. Reporting for Universe Live in Orem, I'm Megan Bruger.
An American journalist with the Wall Street Journal is arrested in Russia for espionage. The Russian Federal Security Bureau says reporter Evan Gershkovich was working for the U.S. to gather state secrets about the activities of a part of the Russian military-industrial complex. Gershkovich was then taken to Moscow to await trial. Espionage trials in Russia are usually long, secretive, and have a max sentence of 20 years. The Wall Street Journal denies all allegations and are seeking the immediate release of their journalist.
Police and fire crews find human remains in a Spanish Fork house that burned down. The remains of an older woman were found in the rubble. The body is believed to be that of the homeowner. The Utah Medical Examiner is still working to confirm the identity of the victim. Authorities say they searched through the burnt debris all day. The cause of the fire is still unknown and under investigation.
The Emery County Republican Party will vote whether or not to censor Senator Mitt Romney. The statement accuses Senator Romney of abandoning Republican principles. Romney has made headlines for acting outside of his party lines by marching with Black Lives Matter, voting to impeach Donald Trump, and avoiding endorsement of Senator Mike Lee. The Emery County Republican Party is now calling on Utah Republicans to support conservative candidates opposed to him.
The Utah Transit Authority announces free transit to Salt Lake City for those attending General Conference this weekend. To help alleviate traffic congestion on Saturday and Sunday, UTA is implementing their Ticket as Fare initiative for travelers on the TRAX green and blue lines. A conference ticket, digital or physical, will count as a UTA ticket during these times. For more information, go to rideuta.com/events.
For the first time, international singers are joining the Tabernacle Choir for General Conference. Choir members are typically required to live within a 100-mile radius of Salt Lake, but singers from 6 countries outside the U.S. will be joining the choir this weekend. This pilot program is part of the choir's new mission to reach a global audience. The singers have been practicing with the choir virtually since December and will be joining the choir in person.
The Humane Society of Utah is warning of a parasite in dogs. The Humane Society say multiple cases of parasite called giardiasis have been confirmed. According to the CDC, the parasite can be spread through soil, food, and water. Symptoms of pets infected include vomiting, weight loss, and decreased appetite. If your dog is sick, the Humane Society advises you to regularly disinfect potentially contaminated items such as food bowls and toys.
The annual Festival of Colors was held in Spanish Fork at the Krishna Temple this weekend. Robin Morris Christensen attended the event and has the story.
The Hindu holiday is celebrated by throwing powdered colors in the air and is observed worldwide.
Traditional meaning of Holi is welcoming of the Spring Festival. It's kind of the victory of good over evil.
The festival in Spanish Fork is one of the largest in the country, welcoming thousands of people and lasting for 2 days.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Activities like henna hand painting are available for celebrators,
We did it really fast, and it's beautiful.
as well as food trucks, shopping, and even llamas.
This has been great. There's a lot of energy, a lot of fun. People are dancing together.
Traditionally, when people are covered in the colors, it means everyone is equal and full of love.
Everybody is like making everyone feel together. It's a great feeling.
The free and joyful spirit of the event brings people back year after year.
This is my 15th year that I'm coming for the Holi Festival celebration.
Performers lead the crowd in high energy singing and dancing for an immersive experience in the Indian culture and Hindu religion.
Came to have a good time and celebrate.
Everyone is invited to come to the festival and join in on the fun.
Thanks, Robin. If you couldn't make it to the Spanish Fork Festival, there are other color festivals coming up throughout Utah, and you can find more information on festivalofcolorsusa.com.
Starting April 1st, Arches National Park will require guests to make reservations for park visits. The change is designed to reduce congestion. Visitors will need to purchase a timed entry ticket, which allows them to enter the park during a designated 1-hour window. Visitors may then stay in the park for the rest of the day. Reservations are released 3 months in advance on reservation.gov with a first-come, first-served policy.
The 2024 to 2025 season for the U.S. Fulbright Scholarship is now open. The Fulbright Student Program is a government-run initiative to encourage recent graduates to spend time abroad. Chosen applicants will travel to one of over 140 nations to conduct research, complete graduate studies, or teach English abroad. Fulbright encourages students to begin applying their junior year. Informational meetings will be held in the Wilkinson Center tomorrow at 10, 11, and noon. To register for the seminar, go to calendar.byu.edu and search Fulbright Student Day.
Even though it's only March, BYU football has not one, but 2 games tomorrow at LaVell Edwards Stadium. The Cougars are doing something new this year, opening the spring scrimmage to the public. LaVell Edwards opens at 2 p.m. Mountain tomorrow, with the game starting at 3. The spring ball doesn't end there because at 5, the alumni game makes its return. Last year's game ended in a game-winning Hail Mary touchdown from Max Hall, so we'll see if the Madison March carries over to football tomorrow. BYU baseball starts their 3-game series with Gonzaga today. This will be the 62nd meeting between the Cougs and Zags, with BYU down 27-34 all time. The Cougars walk into Spokane at 8-15, going 2-2 last week, while having a losing conference record this season at 2-4. Splitting in Spokane creates an opportunity to get the season back on track, taking down the number 2 WCC team. Tonight's game starts at 6 Mountain, with all 3 games being broadcast on BYU Radio.
Thanks for joining us today for Universe Live.
Have a great day.